Hi, have you gotten used to writing 2020 yet? Wow, takes a while, but that number is such a great number. 2020. In numerology, the number 2, and if you look at it, the symbol is the devotee, like you're on your knees in devotion. So if that is what this year is about, uh, that's a great thing. Because as things change in the world, as we are rapidly seeing, we can't stop that. We have to be able to go with it, go with the flow. And if we can stand within ourselves and not look outward, but to look inward, then the outward becomes calmer. I have had several of you, well, maybe 5 within the last month, ask me how to stop the constant thinking, or the constant thinking along with how do I tap in to knowing myself better. So let me talk a little bit about that. The first thing you need to remember is that all we really need to do in life is to listen and to observe. Listen and then observe. I talked, I think it was last month, about reaction. Reaction sets off a whole lot of things. So if you can listen first and observe, then your reaction will be more tempered. How do you listen? What does that mean? And listening means on many different levels. But first I'd like you to try this. I have done this with many of you. Close your eyes and listen to everything in the room. Not identifying it, not labeling it, just listen. And now I want you to throw your focus outside of the room. And I want you to throw it outside of the house, outside of the office, blocking out all the sounds in the room in which you sit. So try this one with your eyes closed. Again, not labeling the sounds, but just listening. And finally, listen to inside of yourself. For some, this is much easier. For others, this is harder. Not identifying anything, just listening. The same thing can go with observing. Wherever you are, looking around, not identifying, but just looking around and being in the moment, being present. So you know how it is when you are talking with someone, having a conversation. Many people are not really listening. Many people are thinking about what they're going to say next. But if we really are listening, we are just being with that person, fully putting our presence and our attention upon this person. Now, this is the beginning of us knowing how to tap into self more. So that would be the first thing that I would ask you to do, is I would ask you to spend a couple of weeks stopping yourself wherever you are during the day and practice listening, practice observing, because what the majority of people do is have chatter, chatter, chatter in your head. You're not present, because when you're in your head, you're thinking about out there. You're not being present inside who you are, but thinking of tomorrow, thinking of the past, and planning what you're going to do. Be present. Be here right now. Because the reality is, this is all there really is right now. There is no tomorrow, and there is no past. They're gone. So the reality is, be here now. Be with yourself. Being. Not doing, but being. Just living. And for many, this is perplexing. How can I do that if I don't think? That's for another time. So just quiet yourself, be still, be calm, and start to listen. Listen to the stillness, or listen to all the sounds without identifying, just filling them up, being present. And when you start to practice this, it becomes fun. It becomes a thing you want to do because it calms us, it relaxes us. Same thing with observing. Sit on a park bench and just watch and listen, and you lose yourself because you are fully being present. That's what I want you to do for the next month. Practice being present. Have a great rest of the month, and I'll see you next time. Bye.